Welcome back to PH.d TV, and today we'll be going over the best date night fragrances for men. First one we're gonna jump into is Mumbling Individual. Now this one's not my favorite fragrance by any stretch of the imagination, but you just can't deny its sex appeal. It is sexy, it is appealing. Even my fiance, who doesn't really care about most fragrances outside of Jimmy Choo Man, which we will get to, even she says this does have a very sexy smell to it. And I do think this does stand out, for the simple fact it does have a very distinct raspberry note, which is not a note that you really see that often in most men's fragrances. It does give it a fruity smell without just making it this real juicy feminine smell. It's very synthetic, so therefore it will last long on most people. It doesn't last long on me necessarily, which is why I'm not the world's biggest fan of it for me. But if you have oily skin, or if you just have a skin type that will not just drink up a fragrance, go find this at a rack store. You won't be disappointed. Jimmy Choo Man. Literally every time I wear this, my wife from the other room will ask me before a date night, what cologne am I wearing? And every time I say Jimmy Choo, I swear she just goes, Jimmy! She loves this stuff. So what makes this so great is that it's very sexy. It is mass appealing. It is definitely gonna be a sweet fragrance. So it's gonna have that very seductive vibe to it because it is sweet, and us human beings are generally attracted to sweet things, whether it be through taste or scent and things like that. But the top note is going to be very sweet. So if you want a date night fragrance that will stand out, something that will just really push that factor of you know how to smell good and you're proud to wear something sweet and something that's just tried and true that the ladies love, Jimmy Choo Man. Now the next one is going to be pretty much like Jimmy Choo Man, but you can look at it as its older brother, BLEU de Chanel Eau de Parfum. Guys, if you do not hold the door open for your significant other while wearing this, you don't deserve to wear it. This is the epitome to me of what a gentleman smells like. If you have seen my fragrance collection video, which I'll link up above, it might be over here, it'll be somewhere up here, you will see why I like this and why I view it as being a gentleman's scent. It's classy, it's elegant, it does have a very regal smell to it. This is the epitome of suit and tie, button up, tucked in polo. I wouldn't necessarily suggest this for a t-shirt and jeans type setting. It might smell too formal for that occasion. But if you are going on a date, as this video is about, this will reign absolutely king if you're trying to make a statement of saying, baby, I am a gentleman and I know it. Sticking with the dark bottles, we're going to venture into Club de NUIT Intense Man by ARMAF. And as we said, I'm not gonna say it again, Creed Aventus clone. You know how much Creed costs by now, and you know this is a clone, which I do feel like I'll always say it's a clone of Creed Aventus, but I'm done giving price ranges. 27 bucks, now I'm done with price ranges. But this is sexiness in a bottle if you want something on the cheaper side of this list. It smells expensive while being cheap, and since it does mimic in a very expensive cologne, you will smell expensive. Y'all, if you have not done this yet, what are you waiting for? Club de NUIT Intense Man by ARMAF is my current obsession. It may be dethroning my absolute favorite, which is Jimmy Choo Man. And even though Jimmy Choo Man will always be my fiance's favorite smell for me, and I'll always have it for her, this has changed the game for me. It just works for me. I have had so many compliments on this one. So if you wear this on a date night, I guarantee your girl's gonna compliment you. Lastly, if you just want something simple, something just to throw on, something that will just be overall generic but also just clean and fresh, and this one will work best for that t-shirt and jeans date, and that is Calvin Klein Eternity Aqua. This is the epitome of put some jeans, put some t-shirt on, and you just go pick a girl up and you take her to the fair, you take her for a walk downtown, go grab some coffee, this is the laid back date in which you don't got that much going on. It is sexy, sexy, sexy. It's easy. It's sexy because it's easy. I always forget I have this. This smells so good. Calvin Klein Eternity Aqua is one I'm easily gonna keep in my collection for years to come, as long as they make it. This to me is a gem that, in my opinion, does not get a whole lot of credit. And the best part is that it will last all night. But wait, we actually have 2 honorable mentions. And I'm not even gonna go that heavily into them, but we have Calvin Klein Shock and we have Versace the Dreamer. And the reason these smell so good and the reason why they're honorable mentions only is because they're cheap, easy finds. This will make you stand out 100% and entirely, but maybe not always in the best way. It's a floral scent for men, therefore, depending on the woman you're with, will either find it sexy or they're gonna wonder why you're smelling vaguely feminine to the untrained nose. But if you want to take that leap of faith and try something that will make you stand out, Versace the Dreamer. And Calvin Klein's shot is an oriental fragrance. Oriental fragrances are really meant to really push that sexy vibe, to really push the date night scent. If you want a sexy date night vibe, right here is very sweet. I would not suggest this for fine dining, but this is great if you're going over to your partner's house, if your partner is gonna come over to your place and you just want to spritz something on. It's the most casual date night scent I can think of, but it is a very good date night scent. I just think that one's a little too casual, and I think the other one might just be a little too divisive. And that is my list today. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. And if you did like this as well and you want to see me do something similar or do a different kind of video, please like down in the comments on what you would like me to do in the future. If you want me to come up with a few more date fragrance ideas, I do have a few that I might be able to suggest. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Jimmy!